Spent a good portion of this morning from about 5 to 9 a.m. taking freaking TABC, Texas Alcohol Beverage Commission, their test to become a certified server of alcohol. They got to teach you, you know, the ins and outs of it, the liability of serving someone who is already intoxicated, how to tell if they're intoxicated, the effects of alcohol on the body mixed with other drugs, serving the minors, and all the penalties and trouble you can get into. So here it is. It's America. It's the government, and they're condoning. I would definitely say it's condone sale of this drug for recreational purposes. You know, of course, it's been around forever and ever and ever. People have been making wine and getting drunk since recorded time. So you know, it's not like some new cocktail of methamphetamines mixed with, you know, aspirin that's, you know, just come out from someone's laboratory in the backwoods of Magnolia here. You know, wine and alcohol's been around for a while. So what draws me to that is marijuana, which has been around probably as long. And I'd say marijuana has similar effects of alcohol, where it's not like, let's say heroin, I don't know, anyways. So I was just wondering, you know, since marijuana is on the cusp of being legalized, I think it's getting there. Within the next 10 years, I'll bet it will be. You know, are there going to be regulations for that? Because as it is, you know, someone walks into your place of business and you're serving them alcohol, you know, you have to look at them and according to this and judge, are they already intoxicated? And then once they're in there drinking, you got to judge their level of intoxication and decide whether it's legal enough to serve them anymore. If not, then you have to cut them off and tell them, hey, I'm sorry, I'm legally obligated to stop serving you because you are fucked up. And then, of course, you get them too fucked up. Now they're your responsibility, and you have to get them a cab and all that. So the same thing, you know, with like marijuana. You know, I imagine once that comes out, it's gonna, you know, the people who make the cigarettes are gonna, you know, make them like real legitimate cigarettes instead of some rolled up little, you know, joint looking deal. You know, they're gonna be an actual product, you know, in a box with labels and, you know, whatnot. So, you know, I'm sure they're gonna have a certain, they're gonna fuck F around with the strength, I'm sure, you know, I mean, but that reminds me of another topic about this TABC thing is, okay, if you own a place, a restaurant or bar where you serve alcohol, you know, you have your liquor license, and then you know, have certain, it's a point system, I guess, where if you're getting in trouble, if your place is getting in trouble because of the service of alcohol, then you can get, you know, citation, fines, liquor license suspended. And how, you know, that happens is if TABC, which like I said is the Texas Alcohol Beverage Commission, which they're cops, basically. They have a lot of power. They walk around with guns and they got their little badges, and so they go in and, you know, they make sure that you're in compliance with the rules. All your bottles have tags and stickers, and you're, you know, they'll even send in the underage undercover person to see if you will sell to them, and then, you know, they'll come and bust you. The whole thing is the point system. So if you get a bunch of police, you know, like you have a lot of disturbance, a lot of fights at your place because you serve alcohol, you know, you get, you know, points racked up. Every time the police come, they make note of it goes against your license, and then you finally have to go before a hearing, and then, you know, they decide, well, okay, you're becoming a public nuisance, we're going to snatch your license away, and all that stuff. Okay, but the cops, you know, if the cops show up. So I'm taking this course, and they're telling you, as a server, that if you confront somebody, if these people become a problem where there's a physical altercation that could possibly result in asking these people to leave or dealing with these people, then just don't deal with them, call the police. It says there, I think 3 or 4 times in print on the screen, call the police. So like, wow, man, it's like they're telling us to call the cops, but at the same time, if the cops show up, that becomes a problem. So, okay, I can see both sides. Like, all right, you need to keep it from getting to that point. It even says that there's, you know, all kinds of different people, and they react different ways to the service of alcohol and the consumption of alcohol. And so, you know, what are you supposed to do? You get, you know, people are people, and everybody's different. Life is a box of chocolates and all that. So what are you supposed to do? You know, okay. It even says don't handle these people on your own. I guess that's the whole thing about having a business like that. You're in it to make the money, and so I guess you should have lawyers. And I guess if it ever comes down to it,